All right, Shalom. It's GMS Louisiana Saints, New Orleans camp, coming at you with another live lesson. As we always want to do by starting off by giving infinite honor, infinite praise to Yahweh, by Shem Yahweh, by Shem Kakadash. Double honor to the elders, apostles of GMS, peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect. Right, and that's, the lesson is going to be centered around, as the title says, no lip service, man. No lip service, please, but action, because this truth is about a thing of action. It's not about lip service. You can't talk your way through this thing. You can't sit here and bullshit and say one thing and do another. You have to be, as the scripture is going to get into, you gotta be about this word, a doer. All right, you have to be a doer because Yahweh Shai wasn't just giving out lip service. He was a doer of the word. He came down to do the most Yahweh's will, and he did it, man. He fulfilled what needed to be done on earth. All right, he's finna come back and fulfill what needs to be done on earth again. As an angelic force, as he come back to put all these nations and these different kings under his foot, man. All right, and he was an example of what needed to be done and what we need to do. All right, so we can't just sit here and play around with this thing, man. This truth is about action. All right, and we ain't seen guys come along day in, day out. They give a whole bunch of lip about what they're gonna do, how they gonna do this and do that in the body, and they don't stay around that long, man. Which we can get the parable of the seeds, But let's first start off with James,
Con, Book of James, chapter 1, and verse 22. I start at 21. It says, "Wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your souls."
Right. Laying aside, lay apart all filthiness and superfluity, man. Which that's how we used to be in the world, Those are traits of the world that you must lay aside. All right. And by the grafted word, it's just nature. Go ahead.
It says, verse 22, "But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only."
Yeah, you got to be a doer of the word. All right, a doer, meaning you got to be proactive and set yourself out there and get out and get on these highways and byways for the Lord, man. Okay, you have to really put yourself in a position where you're actually learning. All right, you might get off some different, let off some certain, what they call it, uh, nervousness, and then you put yourself in a position to go out and teach, man. All right, you look at the different books of the men of the Lord. They weren't sitting back twiddling their thumbs. They was getting out there, getting into things, man. Going out to the agora. All right?
Right. Not a keyboard warrior, No. Also, I want to say this: to do is a verb, and a verb indicates action.
Right.
All right. In order to be a doer, you have to get active. All right.
And which a lot of guys ain't about getting active. You see these keyboard warriors. These guys, they got every hip hop video on their page. They got all type of fat broads. And this is Satan. They got all type of fat broads on treadmills. Bunch of BS on their page or nothing at all, but they have everything to say to the men of the Lord that's been out here, man. It's been pushing week in and week out. All right, lessons, videos, different other things that they're doing behind the scenes that you don't know about. Okay. Oh, y'all think you should have said this in the video, but where you at though? Where's your lessons? Where's your work, man?
No works at all.
Yeah.
But it says this back in verse 22. It says, "Be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves."
You see that? Deceiving your own self. Because that's what a lot of you guys are doing. You're really just deceiving yourself, man. You're at a point to where you're so caught up in yourself. You're so caught up in yourself that you believe the lies, man. You believe that you're doing the work. I'm doing the work. I'm talking to people at my job. Hey, okay, and
when the Lord said do that?
Yeah, okay.
But
Yeah. You're talking to your friends. Which, that's not it, man. That's not the action that the Lord is talking about. That's not the being proactive. It's the Lord talking about. All right. Cause you ain't showing yourself, man. Go ahead.
and if I could say this, man, you've been talking to your friends, all this time since you found the truth, man. They ain't learned yet. They ain't don't put no effort towards what you got going on. Man, go out and try to catch you some real fish.
Yeah.
They scared of that ocean. They like dealing with the pond, sort of say. The same fish. Go out into the ocean, man.
Well,
Go battle.
well, a lot of it you ain't got to do no work. All right,
Yeah,
because you got camps already. You got a foundation or a house already built. You just got to go be a part of it. You got to go be
that's
a
right.
part to go maintain that house, man. All
That's
right.
right. I'm gonna keep going in verse 23. It says, "For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass."
Basically, like a mirror. You fooling yourself. You're looking at yourself in the mirror. You looking for something different.
Right.
You're looking forward to seeing something different, but you're seeing yourself. You're just fooling yourself, man.
Con.
All right. And that's what, like I said, a lot of cats. Uh, we see them. We see them all on Instagram. We see them on Facebook and whatnot, and these different other sites. All right, just these different other little programs. You see these different Israelites. They do. All right, but they're not about action, man. They're not about fully coming under the vibration of Yahweh Shem Shai, man, and His word. You know,
That's right.
giving out lip service, which that's what when you more or less when you read these scriptures first and foremost and learn how the Israelites were in ancient times, and you compare them to the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. There you see they all about lip service. They all about uh, the feel good. All right, that's how it's so easy for these motivational speakers, these different so-called self-proclaimed teachers, self-proclaimed prophets, and pastors. All right, that's how it's so easy for them to deceive you, because you Negroes are all about what sounds good, what looks right, the smooth things, man. As the
That's
scriptures
right.
say. That's how you easily deceive. But if everything that you indulge yourself in, you know, it's the same thing that's deceiving you, man. All right, go ahead. You got more.
Con. In verse 24 it says, "For he beholdeth himself and goeth his way, and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he was."
Right. Go ahead. You got some more.
Verse 25 it says, "But whoso looketh into the perfect law of liberty and continueth therein, he being not a forgetful hearer, but a doer of the work, this man shall be blessed in his deed."
Yeah. So it's about being the doer of the work. All right. And then you got brothers that are jazzy. Brothers are to talk. But these brothers put their talk. What they say? It's an old saying.
What, what,
It's an old saying. I can't remember. It kind of escaped me right now. But their brothers put their money where their mouth is, as they say. All right. They back it up.
uh,
Yeah, I think that was it,
yeah,
right?
that's about it.
Yeah, give me I want to get the example, one little small snippet in James 2 and
Okay.
17, and we're gonna keep reading. I'll tell you when to stop.
Uh,
James 2 and 17.
it's the book of James, chapter 2, and verse 17. It says, "Even so, faith, if it had not works, it is dead being alone. Yea, a man may say, Thou hast faith, and I have works. Shew me thy faith without thy works, and I will shew thee my faith by my works."
And so, how do you show that you truly believe in Yahweh Shem Shai? By putting action.
That's
All
right.
right, you put action. You go from obedience, coming under the subjection of obedience on this word. Then you put action behind your obedience, which contribute to your faith. You believe in. Okay, that guy really is about what he say here about the action that you go
Con.
out here and do. That's what you see with us, the men of the Lord. We out here. The Lord said, "Go on the highways and byways and teach. Go out there and look foolish for my name's sake," and we do it, man. Right? Because we believe. We believe in cold-heartedly what this book says. right? And it's evident, okay? It's evident through the prophecies and the things that are happening that we are the men of the Lord,
That's
okay?
right. And if I could say this, man, look, even in a world, man, a man is measured by his works. Okay, this person, you could say you're a good worker, this, that, and the third, but if you don't come to work on time, if you're not efficient with your work, hey, what kind of reputation do you hold? All right, he just lip service. He all talk, you know. But I just want to bring that out, man. Even in a world, you can't do that. So how much more here in the faith? All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 19, it says, Thou believest that there is one power, thou thou doest well. The devils also believe and tremble.
God, keep going.
But wilt thou know, O vain man, that faith without works is dead?
Yeah, faith without works is dead, man. So you can say you believe all you want, which is, most guys, like I said, the lip service. I believe, but you don't never see these cats.
Come.
They got many of you guys out here in New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Louisiana area, shit throughout the whole country, and say that you believe in His word. Yeah, how about you, Shah? You know brothers' names, brothers' um, different pages and everything. You know different accounts, run-ins,
Hebrew.
yeah, the Hebrew and everything. But you don't. Nobody sees you though, man.
Come.
You're a ghost. All right, you haven't even started. All right, you only. And a lot of you guys, what you do too, you count the years you've been sitting on the sideline as if you've been in the truth that long. No, you only the day you put your foot to the plow and come on these highways and byways
Right.
and start to teach. That's when the clock starts ticking for you, man. It's not. You know, I've been in 11 years, 12 years. You put these years behind, but you
Never
ain't
went
doing it.
on.
You never went out. You never did any goddamn thing, man. You never put in another thing. When you start putting yourself, all right, as a living sacrifice behind this camera, man, going on these highways and byways, all right, that's when it starts. You got no proof behind this. This is what this camera is for. This camera is for really, all right, for the sincere brothers and sisters out there on the highways and byways
Right.
that watch. It's also for protection for us if anything goes down. It's also it's a spiritual record. These are spiritual records, man, of showing your works, man. All right. Well, I've been here. My page was started this time. My videos.
Come.
The months. Your brothers can see what that was. Man, this man got
That
9 months.
diligent.
Yeah, he got 9 years on his page or whatever. If your page can make that, that long, but that's what it's about, man. Okay, because these are counted like also as spiritual epistles, spiritual letters, man. All right, go ahead.
Kind of verse
There you go. Go ahead.
verse 21, it says, Was not Abraham our father justified by works when he had offered Isaac his son?
Read that again, Baba Kasha.
Verse 21, again it says, Was not Abraham our father justified by works?
Was not our father Abraham justified by works? And now the account of Abraham was a count of action, man.
That's right.
Abraham was told to go slay his son Isaac, man. And he didn't buck up. He didn't ask nothing. He
No
went straight away
hesitation.
with action. No, oh, I'm gonna do it, Lord. Then go, Lord, tripping. Lord, want me to kill my son, man? He crazy. Hey, you gonna do that? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And they don't never get around to doing it. Shit, he heard it straight away and just immediately went to go about to go handle his business, man. But due to the angel stopped him.
He was on go for the Lord, a man of action.
Right.
It says, When he had offered Isaac his son upon the altar, seest thou now faith wrought with his works, and by works his faith made perfect.
Where you at?
Verse 22. I'll read it
Okay,
again.
come on. I see you.
I'll read it again. It's verse 22. It says, Seest thou how faith wrought with his works, and by works his faith made perfect? Question mark.
Right.
It says, verse 23, And the scripture was fulfilled, which said, Abraham believed Yahweh, and it was imputed unto him for righteousness.
Right. It was imputed unto him righteousness, man. All right, because of not with no lip service, it was imputed to him by Abraham's actions And keep going because it's gonna say something.
Con.
I don't know what the hell going on. Go ahead.
Con, it says, and he was called the friend of Yahweh.
He was called a friend of Yahweh from that time on. You know. Yeah, he was counted straight away as a friend of Yahweh by Shem Shai, man, or Yahweh, based on his actions. All right, and there's many accounts of the men of the Lord showing for action. All right, and those actions was used as examples for us today, how we need to be. Right.
The scriptures say the things that were written aforetime before our learning. Perfect examples for us to follow behind, man. You know? But it says, verse 24, it says, ye see then how by works a man is justified and not by faith only.
What did it say?
It says, ye see then how by works a man is justified.
You see then by works a man is justified.
That's right.
So a man is justified by his actions. That's why the New Yorkers up there say, "My word is bond." But then you gotta, by your word, you gotta do what? Actions. Come through what you said you was gonna do, man. That what makes you a man. A man stands on his actions. You know, his word and his actions, man. All right. Just as we are, man. We are counted. We said we was gonna endure to the end. We gotta strive to endure to the end, man. You know, by any means necessary. Okay. Go ahead, Doc.
Fine, it says, likewise also was not Rahab a likewise also was not Rahab the harlot justified by works when she had received the messengers and had other sent them out other way?
All right, which that was another example. All right, that was another example of action. All right, you can't be in this thing. All right, saying you're gonna do something and you don't do it, man. You know, even amongst men in this body, you tell a brother that you gonna help him, you gonna come through, do that shit, man, by any means. You know, don't start a bad reporter. You know, being a guy, oh, that brother, he's not dependable on his word. All right, he's not dependable on his actions. All right, because we all really okay, really and truly, we all supposed to be having forth, bringing forth the initiative to be relied upon, man. Okay, giving you 144% of you.
That's a part of making your body a living sacrifice. Man.
That's right.
But verse 26 it says, for as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also.
So faith without works is dead also. You have to, and this certain accounts of action, man. Okay. Hey, brother Kabara, yeah, how about you on Shah Brakatah? How about you on brother? Got a good one on the comment board. It's 1 John 3 and 7. It says, little children, let no man deceive you. He that doeth righteousness is righteous, even as he is righteous, man. You know, you got to be about this truth. You got to live this thing, not just a guy of lip service, what we call also a hypocrite. You on a video seeming one way,
right?
Holier than thou, biggest garment on, however you want to say it, and then outside of the videos, all right, you just a really a nigga, man.
A regular nigga.
Just a regular blowjob. I can't tell the difference between you and a 2/3, you know. When I say that, I'm talking about your anascrophe, your behavior, the things come out of your mouth, the things that you do, right, the things that you represent. Because also when you're going about this truth, you actually building in relations. You're networking with brothers, all right. Brothers have different talents and different things they do, and you learning the different men. Really learning the different personalities of your Yahweh Shem Shai. Because that's another thing I look at. You see these brothers got witty personalities. Some brothers got quiet personalities. Some brothers are real brass. Those are traits of the Most High, man. Which live it in us, man. All right, but that's a whole other thing too.
Quick one for you.
All right, go ahead.
In Psalms chapter 31 and verse 23, it says, O love the Lord, all ye his saints. For the Lord preserveth the faithful, and plentifully rewarded the proud doer. All right, hey, it's you're not just doing, for naught. All right, you doing what are we doing this shit? Man, that's bugged out. But it's a reward behind this, man. You know, it's a reward, and hey, it's best that you get with the program and do, man, do.
Yeah.
Become a living verb, man, a doer.
Yeah, be a man of action.
That's right.
All right. Put your best foot forward and do it. I'm gonna give me a garment. Then that getting your garment turns to thinking that I'm gonna get the garment tomorrow.
Right.
Then that turns to I'm gonna get the garment someday. Then that turns to never doing it, man. You gotta get you a garment,
And
get
be
you some
ready.
scriptures, and be ready. Find you a camp, find you a brother that's gonna help, man. Find you some help.
Reach out on the comment board. If this applies, man, just shoot a quick text. Hey, how can I reach y'all, brothers? Brothers gonna get back with you, man. You know?
Right, and get Isaiah 29 and 13. Going back to what I was saying, you look at the history of Israel as a people. They all about that, man. They all about lip service. They all about pleasing themselves. Especially this society today. It's all about me. All right. They all about pleasing different people in this world.
This Isaiah chapter 29 and verse 13, it says, Wherefore the Lord said, For as much as this people draw near me with their mouth, and with their lips do honor me,
See?
but have
Go ahead. Go.
it says, but have removed their heart far from me.
One more time, Baba Kasha.
Khan. Verse 13 again, it says, Wherefore the Lord said, For as much as this people draw near me with their mouth and with their lips do honor me.
Yeah, so they say they love the Lord, which we see that in you wacky tacky Christians.
Day in and day out.
Day in and day out. Oh, the Lord this, the Lord that, but nobody never put action to what the Lord said do. All right, they all can give you lip service. They all can quote a boatload of scriptures and Psalms. All right, a boatload of feel good scriptures, but nobody never put the action what it says. And that's just you Israelites. All right, from the northern kingdom to the southern kingdom, on down.
That's right.
All right. Go ahead.
It says, but have removed their hearts far from me, and their fear toward me is taught by the precept of men.
Yeah. Yeah, man. This
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So it says, but have removed your hearts, your minds removed from Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Right? It's far from me, and your fear is towards me. It's taught by the precepts of men. All right, and that's what's taught in these churches, man. They teach you what they want to teach you according to their institutions and doctrines, man. All right, they control you through hell doctrine. All right, they control you through prosperity teachings. And that's why you niggas you love to have it so. You love it packaged that way because you all about lip service. So it's only right that another person about lip service and with game and manipulation comes and deceive you, man. All right.
Like I said, Jake only want to serve the Lord when he, finna go through a life threatening experience or got money, man.
Yeah.
That's the only time Jake gonna serve the Lord. You know?
Yeah. You see it all in the NFL. Nigga get drafted, all of a sudden he putting crosses and Bible scriptures on his arm, on his face, on his tape.
Yeah.
And shit, you need to become hella religious then, man. All right.
Before was a straight demon.
Yeah, even like that other guy, R. Kelly, man. That nigga, he was known and good for it when I was coming up. Every time he got a case coming up, he gets bald headed, okay, and he drops a hella good album, man. And once that shit over, he back doing what he doing, man. He's back fornicating.
Yeah.
All right.
Sneaking and geeking.
Yeah. And that's the whole story of Israel, man. All right. The Lord ain't playing that. You ain't running that game no more, man. All right. You ain't running that game on your how about you on shot no more with your bullshit, man. Playing all goddamn time. Go ahead,
You want me to keep going in that?
Yeah, keep going.
This verse 14 says, "Therefore, behold, I will proceed to do a marvelous work among this people, even a marvelous work and a wonder. For the wisdom of their wise men shall perish." And
See that? The wisdom of your
Yeah.
wise men. Who's the wise men in this society? All right. These pastors, these
right.
priests, these preachers,
motivational
these
speakers.
motivational speakers, these so-called rappers. You niggas look for rappers.
Yeah.
All right. That's what you look for action from. These women, like I said before, every time there's a what I want to say, like a injustice killing amongst our people. What happened? You look to women to go out there and protest.
Yeah.
Hold up signs, go to City Hall, holler and scream and protest, man. But read that part again about the unjust men.
It says, "Even a marvelous work and a wonder, for the wisdom of their wise men shall perish."
Yeah, the wisdom of you. That's why the Lord and He's taking a lot of them out, man. All right. A lot of them dropping dead. A lot of them going to jail for various different scams and different things like that. And the Lord is taking your so-called wise men out. All right. Even these athletes, man, that you look forward to. That's the people you look for wisdom and for action behind. Go ahead.
It says, "And the understanding of the prudent men shall be hid."
Yes, and it's going to come a time where the understanding of the prudent men, which is the men of the Lord, is going to be hid. The Lord's going to put us away, all right, because we've been out here for years, all right, screaming on these highways and byways and displaying action, all right, displaying the action, all right. The Lord's going to put us up, and then He's going to turn on the green light, truly, and let all hell break loose out here.
Damn, rightfully so, man. You know, rightfully so. You niggas deserve this shit that's coming, bro.
Right. Let me see this other one real fast. If you got anything, we could probably end it.
You got it.
Yeah, this is one about Jake in general, who I was talking about, man. This is John 12:43. It says, "For they love the praise of men more than the praise of the Most High," man. All right, and that's our people, because you're looking to get shots out. A lot of you looking for some type of money behind this shit, and we just doing it because we love the truth. We love Yahweh Shem Shai. We look for that praise of the Lord, man. In the kingdom, we ain't trying to get nothing over here. Nothing is invested in America, man. All right, this place right here is on a true steep decline. All right, a very steep decline. You got anything for you?
Yeah, let me grab this. 1 Thessalonians chapter 2 in verse 4. It says, "But as we are allowed of Yahweh to be put in trust with the gospel, even so we speak, not as pleasing men, but Yahweh, which tried our hearts."
Yeah, we don't seek to please men. All right, but we seek to please Yahweh Shem Shai. That's why we put forth our best effort behind this thing, man. All right, this is our business. This is the true business of Yahweh Shem Shai right here, man. Yeah. And the brother got one, Colossians 3:25 on the comment board. "And whatsoever you do it heartily as the Lord and not unto men." That's right, man. All right. But with that, man, we're gonna end it right here. Hopefully, it was edifying. Till next time, which we about to in another probably 30 minutes, 40 minutes. So we're gonna probably do another one.
Right.
So we're gonna give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Kadash, the bond to the elders apostles. Once again, peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.
Shalom.